Hello, good morning, everyone. Happy Holy Wednesday to everyone. I'm just here to share about the power of fasting. So I usually put my video on in my own local language, which is from the Philippines, which is Visaya. But this time, I think I'm going to use my national language mixed with English, so as for everyone to understand, and also where my story goes, like kung saan ito nangyari, kung saan ito nagsimula, at lahat-lahat. This is like a testimony of my own experience when I used to live in Thailand. This is like a patotoo, and I will share this to my friends also, for my group in Thailand, which is the El Shaddai group, and share to you about the power of fasting. So ano po ito, yung kailan ko ito natutunan? So when I was way back in 2006, I'm from the Philippines, but in 2006, I flew to Thailand to teach. So doon nagsimula yung lahat-lahat ng when you go to another country and you are not really in your comfort zone, which wala kayong pamilya, wala kayong nakikilala kung sino man na pwedeng tumulong sa'yo in times of hardships. And I was thinking that baka makalimutan ko si Lord at that time. Baka makalimutan ko po siya kasi um, I've already read that ito po ay isang Buddhist country. So I really didn't think na doon po ako truly na makikilala ko si Lord ng buong buo. And then so then it started when yung ano ko na pinakilala nila ako. Yung pinsan ko, yung unang naging member ng El Shaddai sa Thailand. So doon pumupunta kami doon sa Mother Perpetual Help Church sa Rum Rudy doon sa Thailand, sa Bangkok, Thailand. Doon po kami nagsisimba every time. So ang ano ko po is paano nagsimula yung fasting ko? Paano nagsimula yung how did I start to do fasting? Because in the Philippines, usually the Holy Week, we do fasting, but we cannot really follow it because alam mo yung ang daming nagluluto, tapos it's more like of a family time. So then one time, I was really having a big problem in my life. When I flew to Thailand, naiwan po yung asawa ko sa Pilipinas. And then we somehow, alam mo yung hindi, because the communication is very limited, and then we only communicate each other na parang hindi every Friday lang or weekend. So wala talagang, you have nowhere to go but just to talk to your friends. And then at that time, umalis po ako ng Thailand na parang tourist yung visa ko. So I was really not very much prepared na may work na naghihintay sa akin po sa Thailand. Hindi siya yung ganun kasigurado. But then I have to risk it because I really wanted to find myself, at saka yung ano din, yung buhay na gusto kong gawin, yung the way I want to live my life. So I started it when I was opening my email. So I subscribed to Bo Sanchez channel, or emails pa kasi yun dati, hindi pa masyadong very famous yung ano. And then when I checked one of my emails, it says there that it's like a covenant letter for the next 40 days preparing for Easter. So yung Kwaresma po, di ba? Kwaresma means 40. So there are 40 days in that one waiting na bago tayo mag-Holy Week, I think. So that is when, and Holy Week is a very powerful, because Easter is, like yun ang pinaka-peak ng Christian faith natin, yung when God is risen from the dead, that we are saved. So then, inopen ko po yung mail, meron pong parang letter doon na parang nasa bond paper lang po siya, isang ganyan lang po siya. Tapos, ang nakasulat po doon, parang nagsabi siya na, parang siyang isang sulat na nag-a-agree, parang agreement na you are going to write a letter to the Lord that you are, like offering 7 7 kasi yun eh. So 7 prayers which I stick to it to mix everything. Kasi when I was with El Shaddai group in Thailand, meron kaming nakalimutan ko na pero parang birthday yata yun. Kung parating na yung birthday mo, there's a candle. May candle po na um, parang i-reserve sa'yo. I could not remember but probably maaalala yan ni Brother Tony or nila Ate Connie. But Ate Connie is already in Canada. I know ila-light up bago yung birthday mo. So I was thinking that lighting a candle will be powerful together with days from the day yung sinimulan ko yung prayer. So then yung yung date binibilang ko po eksaktong 40 po na araw. And then I always say the opening was like yung nag-aano ka, nagte-thank you ka muna kay God. Tapos magsasabi ka in a few sentence like magsasabi ka na sa mga shortcomings ko na nagawa. It doesn't really need to be long or you could just decide it's short or not. Tapos din, so yung una po hanggang sa 6 or 5, yung para sa sarili mo, yung gusto mong mangyari para sa sarili mo o sa mahal mo sa buhay. Yung pang-5 po kasi, inaalay ko po siya sa in general, katulad ng I always pray for the broken-hearted. Yun po ang palagi kong ginagawa. Kasi yun talaga ang pinakamahirap sa buhay ng isang tao. Yung nalulungkot ka, yung hindi mo ma-fight yun. Parang mahirap mag-focus sa buhay pag talagang you are hurting inside. And then the 7th one, I offer it for praying for yourself, you're praying for others, and you're also praying for your community. So ngayon po, ang ginawa ko po doon, nagsulat po ako. So yun po ang simula. Yun po ang simula ng power ng ang ginawa ko po. So ang hinanda ko, ang first ever na ginawa kong fasting is yun po yung tungkol sa pamilya ko. But this is what I'm going to. Sa kababa po, I agreed na parang I promised to myself at to the Lord na I will finish the 40 days. I have put my signature in there that I'm also faithful of doing the things that I'm listing there, and I'm gonna pray for the next 40 days. So look, ito po yun. So fasting. So we will be doing fasting. Sa case ko po, hindi po ako, alam po nila yan, I fast na mas the more na mas mahirap yung fasting mo, the more na mas meaningful yung bagay na magiging parang para sa sarili mo na rin. So what I did nung una talaga na hiningi ko, nag-fast ako. Pero yung akala ko po yun po ay pinakamadaling gawin. But that was the hardest thing I ever chose. Ang pinili ko po, medyo minsan addict ka rin sa internet. Fina-fast mo rin yung internet. So nililimit mo rin yung 1 hour a day. Yun ang parang I put the letter there and I start on the first day. Ano po ang mangyayari? You choose a time of the day that you are most relaxed. Yung walang tatawag, wala lahat, walang interruption. Tapos po, magsistay kayo sa that will be your time na parang wala talaga, i-shutdown mo yung sarili mo muna sa outside world. Na wala kang iisipin kundi yung dasal mo lang. So yun, I chose yung evening, yung patulog na ako. So nandun ako sa Thailand, nagre-renta ako ng isang condo. Ako lang mag-isa nun at that time. So yun, I prepare, yun po, tinatabi ko po siya sa Bible. So this Bible is with me for the longest time. This was given by Ate Connie when I was still in Thailand. And then, I light a candle, but I chose a big candle that's enough for me to light up for the next 40 days. Uubusin mo yung kandila at the end of the 40 days. So, iba-budget mo lang kung saan mo ilalight yung candle. But usually, I light the candle when I read the Bible. So, that's it. So, I also pray the rosary. sa lahat ng ano na yun. So I almost spent like an hour for that. Pero it doesn't mean na kasi araw-araw naman, hindi naman araw-araw so ako sa friends ko. But I don't tell them. I just bring the candle and yun, napuputol for 4 days. So that's it. So how do I set the mood? I put the music on, prepare myself, and then I light a candle, and then I read. You have to choose one verse that connects to what you want. Kung malaman kung ano yung nasa future, yung parang lahat ng prayers ko hindi ko masasagot ng sa sarili ko lang. I'm so confused na hindi ko siya makuhang anuhin. Yung parang hindi ko talaga alam kung ano. I surrendered everything to God. And then, so yun, ang pinili ko is Ecclesiastes 13. So nag-ano ako doon na it's always my favorite. So Ecclesiastes 3, 1 to 16. Kasi po, sa Ecclesiastes 3, binabasa ko siya na there is time for everything, there is an appointed time, even a time for lahat-lahat. Yung time ng pagkamatay, time ng pagkabuhay, time ng lahat-lahat, mangyayari din yan. So, I kept it on my heart na mangyayari talaga yun. So, nung binabasa mo yun, yung una, babasahin mo yung Bible verse. Tapos, i-read mo na yung prayer. At the end po ng 7 na request ninyo, magsasabi po kayo, kini-claim ko po, Lord, na lahat ng ito ay sinagot mo na. Sinagot mo na in your own time. So parang buksan mo rin yung sarili mo. You have to open your heart. You have to be really receptive kung ano yung mga sagot ni Lord. And in the next 40 days ng kalaban para hindi mag-continue yung fasting days mo. Kaya doon, it was so difficult kasi ang pinili ko, anger. So every time na may bagay na sumusunod sa akin na magalit, napapabuntong. And then, it is very powerful. And then in the middle of that, I have to niya ni Lord ang lahat. Lord, bakit ba talaga? But in the next few days, yung mararamdaman mo, wala ka nang masasabi, kundi parang yung puso mo na lang ang nakikipag-usap sa Kanya. I cannot explain how it is, but yung parang alam mong nandyan, alam mong darating yun. And then, I was so happy kasi yung unang sulat ko. Ito is even from 2015. So, I wrote this from 2015. And then the other one was 2016. And then I continued on. So, ginagawa ko siya. And I have a new one, nakatatapos ko lang din. So, hindi ako nagsasabi kahit sino, kahit sa asawa ko or what. I keep it a secret for 40 days. At hindi ko pinapakita na, hindi ko rin sinasabi. I won't tell anyone that I'm really fasting. At have that sense na kaya mo tong gawin for everything. Yung lahat po na ito, example po yung sa 2015. Nagkatotoo po sila. Sa 2016, nagkatotoo din po yun. At lahat po, way back 2013, na pinag-pray ko po. And the best time to pray for it is yung sa Christmas. Di ba may novena mass tayo, may Misa de Gallo tayo. My favorite one is yung Kwaresma talaga. But if I need to do an emergency, like may gusto akong hingin kay Lord, ginagawa ko siya any time of the year. I always tell my friends, because I read the Bible and I ask the Lord, but pinakamadali way sa anak. is kausapin mo yung nanay. So yun ang ginagawa po natin. We talk, we are talaga. Hindi naman po yung parang, Lord, sana gumanda ako or something like that. But something that relates with faith, something with what to do with your life, something that you really need the most. Yun po, the power of fasting is what I used when I got my visa in Australia. Kung paano po naglakbay ako galing sa Thailand hanggang dumating po ako dito, hanggang sa kung nasaan ako ngayon. But that will be on my next video. Ikikwento ko po sa inyo kung nagkatotoo ba talaga yan, ate? Did it really come true? Yes, it did. So may mga bagay dito na hindi po nasagot the way that I wanted it to be answered. Pero po sinagot po ito ni Lord sa paraan na gusto niya, sa paraan na inisip niyang makakabuti po sa atin. It's not everything that's your way, kasi God's way is better than ours. Minsan, kailangan mo rin na maging hopeful, faithful. Yun ang sinabi nila. You wait in joyful, like you have to wait joyfully. Pero minsan, hindi mo rin masasabi because waiting is very crucial. Kasi tao lang po tayo. We are just humans and we always say, tagal-tagal naman. When? Pero yun. I'm going to talk to the next video when is God's time. Yung mga prayer ko po na nilista dyan, yung iba, sinasagot 1 week before. But you have to be very careful because 1 week before you finish or 5 days before you finish, the temptation is strongest. Yun po yung pinakamalakas yung tentasyon na para tuloy yung 40 days mo. Sabihin mo sa sarili mo, konting-konti na lang, matatapos na tayo. And it's always like that. Yung pinupush ka na, sige na, mag-give up ka na, tapos na yan, hindi yan magkatotoo. Huwag kang makinig. Just stay focused. Stay focused until matapos mo. And I tell you, yung iba nasasagot 5 days before. Yung lately sa akin, 10 days before, nasagot na ni Lord. But, hindi lahat. So, meron din akong prayer na ang tagal-tagal ding nasagot. So, that prayer was around 2009 when I started fasting. And then, it was answered in 2013. Yung 9, 10, 11, 12. So, yung 2010, 11, 12, 13, 4 na taon, 4 years, I was waiting, but it did come true. Yun po, hindi po tayo bibitaw, kesyo hindi po siya nasagot yung dasal natin. Hindi ibig sabihin nun na pinababayaan ka ni Lord. I'm not perfect. Sinabi ko rin sa sarili ko ni Lord, minsan, it's normal, but good things. And always believe in that. Kasi prinay mo yan. Prinay mo yan. Sa 2019. So, I prayed for that one. Hanapin ko yung iba. So, I just put it in my... So, this is also what wish na ginawa ko rin. I was doing that in 2007. Meron din ako. 2016. And then but that was I think 2015. So, ito po yung mga, ito po yun. Ito po yung mga letter. This is proof. These are all proof na nangyari po yung mga dasal ko. At alam ko yung iba, masasagot in the future. At I'm feeling it. Yung kung kung plinano mo man na it's just a very, like simple example. Pinag-pray mo, Lord, gusto kong chocolate. Be specific in your prayers. Lord, gusto ko po ng dark chocolate. That your prayers are already answered. Sinagot na niya yan in any way. But, minsan, ang isasagot ni Lord sa'yo, hindi. Pagdating ng time, you will understand kung bakit binigyan ka ng white chocolate. And then in the end, masasabi mo rin, God's prayers that has come true. Kung ano po. And then, the most important one is, I'm gonna talk to you how God's time work in His perfect time. Hindi po madali yung napagdaanan ko, but if you are practicing it, kung naging ano na yun sa sarili mo, and then people will come to you and ask them to pray for you. Pray for them. Kasi po, ang mga dasal po natin sa iba, bumabalik po yan sa atin. I'm not perfect. I'm not anyone. I'm also a sinner. Everything, kahit may pera ka, kahit may talino ka, if you do not acknowledge God's power, that's what I believe. You have to work you a disciplined person tulad ng ginawa ni Jesus Christ para sa atin. In fasting, you will realize na may yung mga bagay na tinatamasa mo of the things that is going on around me. Kaya po, kahit anong mangyari, God has planned for us. Huwag po tayong mapaghinaan ng loob. At yung po mga hinihingi natin, sasagutin po yan. Sasagutin po yan in time, in God's time. But this is an announcement of faith na kaya nyo rin gawin sa inyo. So thank you po. Magkita-kita po tayo muli sa susunod na video na gagawin ko. Good luck po at stay safe.